STEEDA cold air intake on Cobra. Let's get it. YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Chris Rod here, and today we're going to be installing a STEEDA cold air intake on our SN95 Cobra. If you guys don't know from last time we did a cold air intake video, it really didn't go well. It was a JLT intake, and unfortunately that JLT I didn't want anymore. So we kind of chopped that up. That's $400 down the drain, and I ended up putting the old intake back into the car, which made the car work 100 times better. And now, a couple months after the fact, we got a STEEDA intake, so let's see what we got. So here we have our STEEDA intake, and I'm gonna be really honest with you, this is all that it came with. So yes, it's called a STEEDA cold air intake, but at the same token, it's a short ram intake. So due to the fact that it's a short ram intake, there's a good chance that I'm only gonna be dealing with things from the mass airflow all the way to the actual filter. So I'm not gonna be touching this actual tubing at all. And all this particular kit comes with is the new style filter from STEEDA. Let's say we got a heat shield, that way we don't have all the heat coming to the filter, which it'll probably get there anyway. Then we have our holder here. This looks like it may hold the mass airflow with this particular ring, so that ring can hold the filter. You guys will see everything afterwards, but that's kind of neat. And then it comes with our miscellaneous hardware, gasket, and a sticker, I think somewhere in there. And, you know, some good old instructions that we're not going to read, so we are good to go. And this whole kit in particular is literally a whopping, guess what? $200, you know, out of your pocket. Let STEEDA get a little bit of money. That's fine. But you are better off getting this from STEEDA's actual website. Link will be down in the description below. But you're better off getting it from STEEDA compared to Lethal Performance. And the main reason is because Lethal charges shipping for some reason, and STEEDA doesn't. So it's kind of a no-brainer. But enough of that. Let's see if we're ready to disassemble what we got. And let's see if I'm ready to burn this car or not. Let's go. Hey, you, yeah, you, buddy, you watching this video right now. So that you're aware, we got a giveaway going on right now as we speak, brother. Right now. All you gotta do is these simple things. Just go over to the video that's in the link down below, and you'll be able to win one of these shirts, because it'll be a one of one, and as well, $100 gift card to your choosing. Yo, go check out the video. Let's go. So the goal right now that I think I'm gonna do is end up trying to get the mass airflow and the filter out in one piece, and I think I'll be able to do that by taking this hose clamp off, taking the mass air connector off, and as well as this bolt that we got right here. So our goal is to go from, you know, the mass air to the filter, just to take it out. No good. We're gonna end up taking that clamp off, which is right here, removing this hose, removing that hose, and then everything should come out in one piece. Persuasion. So right off the rip, there's some things we're going to end up needing for our new cold air intake compared to the original. And it's going to be this stop right here that you put the screw in. It's like a little rubber isolator. Kind of pull that out, put it to the side. And as well, right on the bottom, we got two other isolators that you're going to end up needing to put the new cold air intake into the car. Now I got 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be as easy as removing those, taking this whole piece out, and then I should be ready to start assembling the new cold air intake on to the mass airflow. And once you got the 4 nuts out, you're ready to take the filter away from the actual mass air, just like that. And you can kind of just lean that over there. You don't need it no more. So now we're pretty much ready to actually put, you know, the new stuff of what we got for, wait. So now from here on, we're basically just gonna be putting the new stuff onto our old that we currently have. And we're gonna need the miscellaneous hardware. So we're gonna cut that open. Remember, the instructions, you can toss that over there. We don't need it. But what I do need is the gasket and as well miscellaneous hardware. So as of right now, I basically have my hardware kind of set up. You know, we got the washer with the bolt, and we got 4 of those because that's going to connect the housing to our new filter with our filter ring that is going to hold the filter. Yeah, so check this out. Make sure before you even try to install anything that you have these kind of lined up. And the reason I say that is because you can clearly see, if we put this as it is right now, nothing lines up. So we got hole, you know, oh, there it is. But for some reason, I don't know why, it could be really easy to just kind of, you know, put that the opposite way and then not be able to connect anything. So be sure to line up your holes before you even think of installing these together. So the easiest way I'm going to do this is just by start to line up one of the bolts to the holes on the, you know, thing, and then screw everything all together and kind of just put everything back into the car. So here's my setup. Gasket goes onto the housing, one bolt goes through, that should be lined up where it should. Gotta make sure I reline it, and then just kind of wiggle this in and start to thread that one bolt. And yeah, a little flimsy right now, but all you gotta do from here is just line everything back up, pull all the bolts in, and then tighten it down. So this is kind of what it should be looking like as of right now, just having, you know, where you hold the filter on, connected with the 4 bolts of the housing, and then, you know, from there, we're ready to put the filter on, put that shield over, and then get this whole thing back into the car. Quick note, to make your life easier, be sure that when you put the filter on, make sure you have the hose clamp, the part where you screw the bolt on, make sure you have it kind of facing upward and away from anything, so that when you want to switch the actual filter itself, you're able to get access to that particular bolt with ease. And now for the heat shield, which should be the most simplest part of this whole installation. You get your new hardware, you got your heat shield, you got your holes, line it up and tighten everything down. If you guys want to end up using the hardware that came with the whole kit, just so you guys know, this Allen head is a 3mm Allen head. If not, here's the thread pitch that you can use at a local hardware store. And the size of this screw is a 10/32 or 10/32 screw, and you're better off getting maybe like a Phillips or a flathead. Better off than the Allen, because these tend to strip, and it's not a good time when that happens. So now we got the cold air intake kind of assembled right here off of the car, but we still have 2 more things we need to do. And those 2 things are going to be, 1, put our old isolator that we took off from the old intake right onto its particular spot right here, and take the other 2 small rubber isolators that go on the bottom of the filter or the intake and put them back in their original locations, which is right here and as well right here. And now you're ready to put your whole intake back into the car. There's no way. There's no way, dude. It's that simple. Now we gotta see if this car is able to turn on and not have issues. Let's hope that we're all good. Clutch in. Double checking some stuff in here, guys. The car is running amazing. No leaks. Connections are all good. And obviously, without a tune or anything necessary for this particular install, we got no check engine lights, so we are A-okay. And with all that being said, if you guys found this video enjoyable and or helpful in any kind of way, be sure to leave a like, and don't forget for your boy, be sure to join the clip by simply smashing the subscribe button, and as well as hit the notification bell. Until then, it's my boy Chris Rod, and I see all you beautiful people in the next one. Peace. Simplemente una mata, préndele, do cacha y sube para la noche.